Well, you can practice being loving here. You can love your family. You can love your wife, your husband, love your children, perhaps the grandchildren too. But you have very limited resources and you can't love widely, not in the full sense of heavenly sense, because, well, the problem's much too great, isn't it? It's just immense. And God has the problem for a reason, not for you to come along and change it all. And the poor you have with you always. You can go out and help them, but whenever you like. But you are to concentrate on loving God with all your heart, soul, mind and strength. Heart and soul will do, mind and strength will follow, is what I argue, but whatever. We live to worship God, our God. Not someone else's, but the personification of your values. Most earnestly, bless you. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. You see, in the story, Jesus didn't come to change the world. He didn't come to heal all the sick or, topple empires for the kingdom of heaven on earth. Thy will be done is in the Lord's Prayer, the Our Father, not Jon17. But in John 17 it makes it clear, I pray not for the world. Do you see? We are not here to transform the world. Not here to put the whole world right. I mean, I toy with my expertise in political economy and economic theory, and philosophy, come to that. But I'm aware that this is just to be helpful, and it's unlikely that people will really listen, because they're trapped in economic and political systems that result in a world of good and bad, that they may learn of such and ultimately individually choose the good. And when they do, they don't stay long. Well, none of us stay long, do they? We go to heaven. So I've not come to change the world. I've come to topple empires, bring rebellion and, utopian change. Come to rescue the individual, those that have ears to hear. That's what John 17 is about. Of course, it was a religion that was adopted by a tyrannical emperor who was holding an empire together. And he used the religion accordingly and adapted it for his, not just him, I mean, centuries of leaders in different countries molded the religion according to their purpose, and turned it into medieval form of political correctness. Or worse than that, gave the Dark Ages before that, didn't it? Where It's a miracle that Christianity is as good as it is. Not to be condemned for its continuing blindness, really. It's for a reason, you see. We have an all-powerful God that loves us. But he's an all-knowing God. And I suspect knows that eternity infinitely outweighs the transitory. Some lessons are difficult, but it's a blessing to receive the lessons, that you embrace heaven with all your heart. That you come to know God and have life eternal. Bless you. And you are blessed. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. Oh, and I thank you, Dad, that, well, it doesn't sound very humble, but that you still give me recordings like this one. Well, it's not even 7 minutes long yet. It's going to be in 6 seconds time. And I'm just stunned by wow, by what I hope are your words, Lord. And I really think they are, of course. And yes, I know there's my thesis of uncertainty, but gosh, I feel an assurance come over me. Love you, Lord. Love you. Love you, Heavenly Dad. And even if I'm wrong, it's a bit like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Still, I find my joys in you, the giver of life, life eternal. And this is life eternal, to know thee. Love you, Dad. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. Yeah, did you see what the loving mum or grandma or, or when you die, love, you go to heaven. Be with Jesus. And the contempt with which organized religion held this view, of course not. God judges, and, you have to come up to the mark, and, they had a fear for judging God. But in fact, the naturalness of the loving mum made everything of a corrupt religion. You say turned it into a fairy story for children. That's right, turned it into hope, something that would bless the mind and assure and nurture to help bring their child up in a love of goodness. Isn't that just wonderful? You see, God held with this corrupt religion for a reason. It's part of the learning, the teaching, the mix of good and evil, the contrast. Oh yes, horrendous at times. To our eyes, it is horrendous. Because to miss life eternal is an horrendous cost. much, much greater than anything you have considered in your tiny life, on your tiny planet, in your tiny solar system, one of a trillion tiny, tiny, tiny galaxies. God is on the infinity of things, and you, his children, are on such as well. It's just that you are children and don't know it yet, but he does. Something like this. What do you think? What you think is everything to your happiness, your life eternal, the way you are going, how you mould and adjust your values and become a wonderful person like your Heavenly Dad. Wow. Thank you, Heavenly Dad.